What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You're tuning to the podcast with the Squad Inc. You're tuning to the Sport Talks, and I'm joined today with the main goon himself, P Factor, and our newbie goon himself, joining us today, which is Cabbage. What is going
Good.
on, gentlemen? How are
What's
y'all
good? What's
feeling?
good? What's good? What's good? Feeling good. Feeling good. First time in the podcast, man. Feeling all right. Let's do this, man. Let's do this.
All right then. So, as our topic today, so let's continue from our argument that we had before. So the question is, does body count really matter? Ladies and gentlemen, does it really matter within the significance of dating someone with a higher or least body count? So that's what we're discussing today. So, fellas, on my side, I must say, I kind of think that, you know, having a high body count kind of doesn't matter.
Uh, uh, bro, no, bro. I don't know.
But
A high body count, man. Okay, like, in fact, having a body count at all says a lot. All right.
okay,
Coming from the virgin perspective, having a body count is intimidating for me, especially. Okay, that's me speaking personally. But in a universal situation, it's very rare to find someone with no body count. Okay.
mm,
So now let's look at the people who have a high body count. Like, what are you doing? Niggas got body counts that are freaking double their age, bro. Like, what?
okay, maybe on my side, like obviously over five is too much for me. I think
There we
five for
go.
me is a high body count. That's high enough for me. I mean, I'm not speaking of some crazy numbers, bro.
Right. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay. So high, we would say is 5, right?
Yeah, like five.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty high. Does body count matter? That's the main question. I would say no. It depends though, bro. It's a deep question.
Yeah, it does depend, but
Mm,
I kind of think that it does matter, within my case. Like
right.
if I can just because like looking at it, it's like, okay, obviously you're not gonna ask the girl what's your body count from the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
But you get there to the stage, it's like, yo, like how many bodies have you crossed and stuff? And it's just like, I don't know, three, and like even three, it just sounds too much, for some gents and stuff. It just sounds too much and everything. But then for me, I think it's normal. Hence why I'm saying five. But, you know, I mean, some girls have very, very big body counts, bro. And I think it matters because now it's what were you doing at that time? How did you gain those bodies? I mean, was the relationships or going on and off relationships? Were you February, fair, were you,
There's no way that a person is like 19 or 40 or something from relationships telling me you dated 19 to 40 different people,
right? No,
had
I
relationships with
don't think
them.
that. No, no, I don't think it happens.
Nah, bro.
I mean, no, 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 I don't think you can have that. Because, like, if you look at the reality of things,
Yeah.
sometimes when people plan on just sleeping with someone without
Mm,
any intention afterwards, it changes because feelings develop after being intimate, you see.
right, right.
Mm. So, I mean, unless you're like, yo, you're on a mission, bro. It's like, yo, I'm gonna get
Hey,
this,
hey,
I'm gonna get these bodies, bro. Catching bodies, bro.
bro, it's like I gotta catch them all, bro. It's like some Pokemon. Like what the fuck?
Yo,
Oh
like,
wait, sorry.
like Ash Ketchum, bro. Catching all these
Hey,
bodies.
bro. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. I'm not with that. No. So for me, it also does matter. Very. In fact, it does. I know I said no in the beginning, but now
Mm,
it does. But then, like I said, it depends. If a person is like a like normal, for example, let's say she's dated like this is just hypothetical, right?
okay.
She's dated like let's say 7 people. Out of that 7, 4 of them, that's her body count. Let's say her body count is 4, right? Out of that 7 that she is dated, there's 4. This is just hypothetical, by the way. So out of that 4, obviously it would mean that she was extremely connected to those 4, right?
True, true,
So that's normal. That makes sense because you were in deep relationship with those people. So obviously that's going to happen. But manje, when you have 19, a body count of 19, bro. 19. There's no love there. You're just like everybody. Nah, bro. That's not
yeah,
nice.
dog.
That's
Call
not
of
that
Duty,
doesn't make
dog.
sense. That doesn't make sense. That says a lot about the person. That says a lot about
Call of
how
Call of Call of Call, Call of Duty, dog.
hey
You're playing Call of Duty, bro. You're Call of Duty.
Call of Booty, bro. That's exactly what it is. So
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
nothing you can take serious there. There's nothing you can take serious there.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Like you can't take a person seriously when you got the body count of like 19, 20 something. What? How do you get that high? Like, wenzani? Slow down, sister. Like, god damn.
Yeah, you like slam the brakes, bro.
Like, pause.
Clutch and the brakes,
Ish.
dog.
Same
Clutch and the
time.
brakes.
Emergency brake.
Even the
Pull the
hand,
handbrake.
even the yo, dog. Everything. Just hey,
Nah, bro.
just stop.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's too much, you know.
That's too much. That's too much.
I mean, but okay, let's kind of scale it down to like times in our lives. So let's say,
Right.
what is the most accurate amount of bodies you should have in high school from grade 10 to matric? Well, what would be your number?
My number would be 0, bro.
Mm,
Because obviously men of God. Yeah.
yeah, I
So
feel.
so for me, it should be 0. Personally,
Mm,
I believe that that's stuff that is reserved for marriage. So if you're having body counts, in fact, like okay, let me not okay, so I'm gonna put the religion card first and foremost, because that's what I have to do.
no, it's
You're not
cool. It's what you believe in. Yeah.
right. So you're not supposed to have it's supposed to be 0 there. Okay, now
Mm,
let's come to the logical part of things. Grade 10 to matric, your body count should be 0, dog. You are in school, you are living under your parents' house, yet you are
mm,
busy clapping cheeks or getting your cheeks clapped.
mm.
Make that make sense, bro. Logically, that doesn't make sense to me. Logically, we're speaking logically now. You just
I mean,
shaparing.
like, 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 it's it's not just a case of just chattering, you know. Like some people have their reasons, you know. Like okay, not exactly reasons to do it, but they have
Right.
their how can I put it? The lust for it, that sense of lust that
Oh,
happens at
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
time
yeah, yeah, yeah,
thing
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like
Right,
at parties and stuff, you know, the
right,
whole
right,
vibe of a
right,
party
right,
is
right,
intoxicated people kissing and all that stuff.
right,
And then the
right.
entire scene just develops, you know, it takes you there to that point. So
Oh, yeah,
that's why
oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
that's, you know, maybe within that case. But you
Okay,
know, for kids, they actually do it on their parents' bed, bro. It's crazy, eh?
that's the yo
Like,
yo.
yo, it's crazy. Where you
Imagine
have the audacity, dog.
you are busy clapping cheeks where you were made. Huh?
Bro,
The bravery.
the bravery, dog. The
Nah,
balls you
nah.
have. Your balls on the balls you have and the balls that you put on your
Bro.
parents' bed. Yo, I never, dog. I
Never,
never.
bro. Never.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yes, yes, bro. I
Yeah,
know.
so personally for me, I think from grade 10 to 12, I think one is fine because when you see most girls, and how teenage girls are, and I get it, like older guys and stuff.
Right.
And older guys obviously they want to when they have relationships with these girls, they obviously at an older grade, you know, like what if the guy's 21 and she's
Mm,
18?
mm.
Obviously now it's a point that he's obviously in the morale of being sexually active and stuff. So he wants to
Right.
invoke her into it,
Right.
you know.
Right. Right.
Mm.
That's a
So
perspective
I
I
think I
really
think I think one is is enough. I mean, if you only have two, though, that's crazy.
What you mean? Like a body count?
Yeah,
One
I
is
mean,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like
One, one.
I know high schoolers in our school they have what four she had four bodies, bro.
Yee, bro.
And she was in a lesser grade than us, bro. A grade
Are
below than us.
you serious, bro?
Yeah,
Are
bro.
you
Yeah.
serious? Oh shit! It reminds me of this other girl my sister told me about. Bro.
Mm,
Like she told me this, I was shook, bro. I was shook because apparently she's so my younger sister, right? She's 15,
okay.
right? This girl thinks she was like 14, 13, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently but then here's another thing that gets a lot of niggas in trouble and that gets a lot of girls' body counts high is because they are not their bodies, right? They're not of their
Mm,
age. You'll find a girl who's like 13, but she's built like she's 21 or like she's
yeah.
18.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
And
seen it before.
naturally with a body like that, yo, dog, it's like, I don't know, in some cases, it's like they act that age of which their body is in, but they're not really that age. Do you get what I'm saying?
And then people around that age, that proposed age, they go for her
Exactly.
and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm,
So this girl, she's like 13, 14, right? So apparently she obviously on Instagram. It's that's where it starts. It starts on Instagram, on social media. So she's out
yeah.
here posting herself on her story, like her videos are weird, explicit, all that stuff, right? Basically, OnlyFans type shit. That's what
Yeah.
she's posting. And she's only 13, bro. Man, take note. 13, 14. She's already doing this stuff. Then a year later, right? I think it's like maybe not a year, approximately 9 months later.
Mm.
She comes around and then she's suddenly uh clapping cheeks with the security guard, clapping cheeks
Hi, man.
with the niggas who live in the complex, like the four of them or so. And the worst part is that these niggas are older than everyone in the squad. The youngest nigga who has clap cheeks there would be like 21. That's the youngest nigga.
Jeez,
Youngest
dog.
nigga.
That's a crime, dog.
Exactly, exactly. So imagine now a maid who is 13 years old, right? She's already
Mm.
got a body count of 4 at the age of 13. Imagine when she gets to freaking 18. What's that body count gonna be, bro? And when she's
It's
18, when
over
she has more freedom,
9,000. She has more. It's over 9,000. I'm joking.
like, these things should be carefully analyzed, bro. This is not allowed. This
It should
shouldn't
be
be
carefully
allowed.
analyzed.
It's
Yeah,
just,
dog.
bro, like,
And,
and the
and you know, like another thing when like you ask or people ask about women's body counts and they get offensive about it, you know, it's this
dude,
cases that we ask about, you know,
exactly,
because
exactly,
generally it applies to who you are as a person, you know, you
right,
just see you see you define love by being intimate within their core and stuff, and I don't think most
right,
people like that. I'm just putting it in
yeah.
a nicer way, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. 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 But it's also good to
So
know,
even
like,
mm,
depending on, like, let's say, for example, actually, it doesn't make sense for a person our age to have a body count higher than 4 because how many times would you be doing that in a space of okay, so legally, okay, maybe I'm thinking this, I'm overthinking this a little bit too much, but look at it this way, right? So we all know that um girls our age, or let's say at the age of 16, they're only gonna go for niggas above. They're not gonna go for niggas their age, right?
yeah, true.
A lot of the times, that's the case. So imagine,
Mm.
okay, she's 16, and then when she's 18, she has a body count of like 5.
Yeah,
Bro, because like that's something that takes a lot. Maybe maybe because I mean I don't know how these things work, so maybe that's why I'm like, you know. But imagine we got you're 16. When you reach 18, you have a body count of 5, or some cases are even higher. So you're telling me you've been clapping cheeks since you were 16, or even
mm,
before? That's the thing. Nah, bro. Body count is important.
It's important because, as I said before, it defines who you are as a person and
Exactly.
how you see love and stuff.
Exactly.
Because I've
Exactly.
seen, I think some of the was just, especially let's say in the case of like he doesn't like me anymore. Maybe if I woo him by having sex with him, by
Mm,
having
mm,
I'll,
mm.
I'll be able to keep him close, something like that.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So
Definitely.
oh
So
dog. I mean, even it's worse in high school. Like as you know, I was a prefect at our school,
right.
bro. Like the fact that I saw grade eight, bro. I caught grade eight smashing, bro.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Like I remember it was a case where it's like another fellow counselor was like, yo, dog, you gotta come quick. We gotta pass these kids real quick. They're like in this other, what is it called? The dojo, man, at our
Uh,
school.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And like in dojo, like things go down there, dog.
Hey, bro. I mean, that
Hey,
place is
dog,
isolated, fam. That place is
it's
so
so
far away from
isolated,
everything.
bro. Like I'm there, like okay, cool. Like let's go down there and bust some kids. So I'm thinking they're smoking because I know like these kids, they
yeah,
people and guys, they just like smoking and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah, yeah.
dog, pants down, everything, bro. I
I,
swear, it's still imprinted inside my eyes. And these
you,
are
s-
grade eight, bro.
mm, like, couldn't you control yourself, bro? Like, at grade 8, you're failing
Dog,
to control that shit. Ah, nah,
nigga,
bro. Nah, bro. What's gonna happen as soon as you reach grade 10?
like
Nah,
you,
nah, nah. Ah, dog, that's
like,
crazy.
like, like, as you take this in there, like, I want to take us into I want to like talk about this as a whole. When it comes to like getting intimate in high school, it's not important, because
Right.
even okay, so it's not how here's how I see it. Yeah,
Okay.
I actually liked our friendship group
Right.
because we were not pressuring each other about this whole being intimate stuff.
Right. Right.
We were
Right. Right.
not.
Right.
It wasn't even of importance towards us and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen other groups, bro. I remember like coming out as a virgin once. I was like, nah,
Right.
dog, I've never smashed a girl before. Hey, dog, dog, bashing at me, dog.
Damn.
If I can reflect towards this, I think was a movie series, American Pie, man.
Right.
That movie series as a whole, dog, it has a very critical lesson, eh? I'm not sure if
Mm-hmm.
you watched it before.
Yeah, no, I have. I have.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get this whole virgin guys, they're being
Right.
pressured to be intimate with girls and all that stuff, so they can be quote the popular kids, the cool
Right.
guys, all that stuff.
Exactly.
But then obviously as they go towards it, they learn a critical lesson that be young, don't be pressured for these things.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
time will come for this kind of things.
Exactly. Exactly.
So for
Exactly.
me, so for me at that time, within seeing those grade eights, bro, it's like, yo, how much pressure are these kids giving each other at such a young age?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a very good observation, bro. The pressure
And
must
you
be
can't tell me it's
insane.
social media, dog. You can't tell me it's social
Nah,
media.
it's not, bro. It's not. There's no post or anything like that that you would watch and then you would feel the need to start clapping cheeks at such a young
Yeah,
age.
like
It has to
the
be the
rock.
people around you.
Exactly. The people around you are very toxic, you
And
know.
that's and that's
When
the
when you're
weird
getting
thing.
pressure for these things, bro,
Mm.
it's toxic. It's very
It's
toxic.
very
You should
toxic. It's very toxic.
to all our high school listeners and teenage listeners and stuff,
Mhm.
you need to start surrounding yourself with people who are more like you and who are more within your morals, you
Right.
know. Because smoking as a thing, man, it's look, smoking, adult smoke and all that stuff, and smoking will forever be there. Teenagers all smoke and stuff. But it's still
Right.
bad, you see?
Yeah.
Because why are you being so easily pressured to something that's so addictive as well?
Exactly.
Smoking is like very
Exactly.
addictive, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is.
And I
For
mean,
something
like,
that'll even kill you, bro. Like it's
bro,
dangerous.
like crazy dog. Even marijuana, like I know marijuana isn't as deadly as it is, but it still
Right.
shouldn't be smoked by teenagers. You
Yeah,
shouldn't be
bro.
smoking. You shouldn't be smoking that stuff, bro. Because imagine
Smoking,
now,
drinking, all of it.
all of that stuff, peer pressure. So as you're going back to intimacy and stuff,
Right.
it's just crazy, dog. Like even for okay, I'm not sure how it is for girls, man, but I'm
Mm.
sure for boys, it's like it's thing that's way more. Like
Yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I wanna like develop this topic into like the gender roles as to the body count,
Right.
which because obviously for me, I like a hand with a high body count, bro, is least comfortable as a guy with a high body count. You see,
Exactly. 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 It's the whole double standards issue,
yeah, it's a
all of
whole
that.
double standards issue, and like I hope you guys don't try to like be offended and stuff. Or just stating facts.
Yeah, we're just being honest with what's happening.
Essentially, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not. I don't exactly think it's cool for a guy to have a high body count and stuff.
Yeah, same actually. Yeah.
Because you're just like mangling, you're just leaving people like just leaving people on the washing line, you're not collecting
Exactly.
it.
Bro, like it's like washing clothes. You put them on the hanger and you don't even put a pegs, bro. And it's on a windy day. The shit flies and
Bro,
falls on the ground. Then you
it
leave
gets
it there.
dirty again.
Bruh, bruh.
I
Like
mean, it's yeah,
niggas with
sorry.
high body counts, man. Honestly, it's the same with a matey having a high body count. But then the problem is now it's just because he's a gent. It's been made by society that nah, a nigga has to, he has to clap cheek, he has to have a high body count, nigga has to know how to do these things. But then when it's a matey, it's like a totally different sort of different dynamic. She's seen as a whole, right? But
Exactly.
both of them shouldn't be having high body counts at all. Like it's supposed to be equal, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. That's the
Mm.
fact of the matter. It's not equal. But I'm just saying, man. Niggas with high body counts, it's not cute, bro. It's not cute.
It's not at all. It's not dapper, it's not dope, it's
Mm-mm.
not all these words, it's not dog. Like
And when you
you
mentioned
just catch you,
the
yeah,
the the part where you said when you spoke about how in your friend group you told them that you're virgin, and then they laughed at you for that. It's crazy how even for I feel like it's the same, somewhat the same for girls and boys as well, but not necessarily not too much for the girls. Like I'm talking for the boys' perspective, right? For example, let's
yeah,
say
of course.
a nigga, right? He's a
Yeah.
virgin, and then people laugh at him for that shit. Like, nah, nigga, you need to break your shit. You need to get it, fuck bitches, all right? Get that shit out, right? So they laugh
Yeah.
at him for that, and then as soon as he starts doing that, as soon as he starts doing that because of the pressure, now he's not doing it because he feels like he has to. He's doing it because he's been forced to do it, right?
He
So
wants
that's
to
one.
satisfy those
Two, his
friends.
body count is now going exactly the whole peer pressure thing. So his body
Mm,
count is now going higher and higher and higher. Now it's gonna get to a point where now the way we look at it, like it's gonna end up not looking cool. Do you get it? Only because
yeah,
of the pressure friends gave him. Do you get what I'm saying? It'll
I
go
do get
from
you.
you're you're so lame, you're a player. Like what, bro?
Yeah,
Double
and like
standards.
double standards, bro. And people like judge both. There's also double standards as well within judging and stuff. I mean, like obviously, girls that see guys with high body counts are seen as f boys, and then guys that see
Exactly,
girls with high body counts, and then
exactly.
within their circle, they all you see within the girl circle, it's like, oh, this girl's got a high body count, she's the it girl, and then
Mhm.
even for guys as well. But as I say in general,
Exactly.
like high school, I don't think we should be dwelling amongst that. Because, hey, dog, we've had our fair share of pregnancies, eh? Hmm. Honestly, what was I? Yeah, when it comes to this whole thing of body counts and stuff,
Mm,
you know, especially, okay, now I think let's transition to university, you know, varsity and stuff. I believe that within your 4 years or the amount of years that you have as a general stuff, I think that for me, my limits should just be four, 4 to 3 at least.
so it's working.
Because, like, oh, now you're here, dog. Like, okay, cool. No, varsity is crazy. I mean, we've done confessions before, like, especially within our channel, teacher careers as well. All that stuff, bro. And it's just so crazy as to, like, g- fam, I've seen 19, bro. Like, how do you get to 19, Reggie? Like, personally, seeing this entire thing of body count and the whole world of body counts and stuff, people smashing
Right.
plenty body, like the whole Call of Booty, bro. It's crazy. And I must say, I still stand with my opinion. I still think that like the least the body counts, the better, especially for the person being of within the aspect of personality and how you as a person to grow and develop. You feel. So yeah, that's generally how I feel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for joining in us today. Quite a short one today, but we hope that you have enjoyed giving this whole free knowledge and all that stuff. But please, honestly, be kind enough to first of all, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel as well. Still infants over here, so please do the most. Show us some support and stuff. And we'll leave our IGs as well at the bottom so you can get to know more about us, connect with us, and all that stuff. And yeah, without further ado, this has been the Squad Talks with the Squad Inc. We are dipping, we're saying goodbye and goodbye.
Peace
This is
out.
me waving.